It's your girl DeLaurian, and I am back and better than ever with the new video. And I am really excited about this video. I've got a mouthful ready to pour out on this, and I believe this is a topic that is really going to encourage someone else who's watching this video. So sit tight and let's get it. I have a situation and I need some advice. I was with this guy on and off throughout my teenage years. We're both now in our early 30s, and we finally got together officially 4 years ago. And last year we broke up as I found out he was cheating on me. 2 years after the breakup, he was in a relationship with the girl he cheated on me with. Also during that time, I found out I was pregnant. Sent him a message, told him I was pregnant. He told me to get rid of it because we weren't on good terms, and long story short, after a month of not speaking, we reconnected. He came around to see me and we started sleeping together, which lasted 6 months till I broke it off because I found out he was now engaged, even though he told me he was single. I let him know I knew he was engaged, and I cut off all contact. The thing is, I'm still madly in love with him, even though it's been a year since we broke up and 6 months since we stopped sleeping together, and I can't seem to let go. We were best friends since the age of 16, and that's why it hurt so much to know he could treat me this way. I was there for him when he literally had nothing, no job, no money, no roof over his head, and now he's out here doing all these nice things for this new chick. It's not fair. I miss him so much. At times I feel I want him back. I feel hopeless. I just need some advice on what to do. And baby, I got that advice on what to do. If you're watching this video and you find yourself in a situation like this, we're about to get into it. If you're watching this video and you've been in a situation like this, drop some encouragement down in the comment section. Let's help our sister out. If you find yourself watching this video and you will be in a situation like this in the future, which I hope not, this is going to be good ground for you to come back to. This is going to be something that can help prevent you from being in a situation like this in the future. How do I get over this? What do I do? I'm still madly in love with him. I still have feelings for him, even though he's done all of these things. What helps me is jumping over your feelings and getting to the facts. Let those facts of what he's done slap you in the face. Okay? Sometimes we confuse the memory of a good time with a person. So I can have memories, good memories that genuinely make me feel good, genuine good times with a man. That is no good for me. And every time I think about that memory, those good times, I don't think about the bad times. But oh, those bad times outweigh the good. Because at the end of the day, if you're not treating me well, if you're lying to me, if you're not stepping up to the plate, if you're not being a good man to me, a good, decent human being to me, the bad times are outweighing the good. Because that's huge. And this man was not being a decent human being to you. He was lying to you. The feeling is you miss him because of what you poured into him, of what you did for him, of what you've sown into this man's life. I don't hear you talking much about the great things that he's done for you. I don't hear you talking much about the amazing things that he's done to help you grow through the friendship. I hear you equate missing him with everything that you poured in. And we do that sometimes. So jump over those feelings of history, of what I've poured in, of what I've sown into him, of what I've done, the time invested. Jump over those feelings real quick and let the fact that the nigga lied to you smack you in the face. Jump over the feeling of that good sex, jump over that, and let the fact that he was in a relationship with someone else while he was with you, let that hit you in the face. And I'm saying this with love. And I'm talking to myself. Jump over the feeling of the good times and the laughs, and let the fact that this man was engaged to another woman while he was laying in your bed, let that smack you in the face. So for me, jumping over the feeling, the emotional connectivity, and letting that fact of all of the bad things that they did, slap me in my face, that helps me not pick up the phone to that man I want to call. Jumping over the feeling that every time you needed him, every time you wanted him to be there, you just wanted a commitment. You just wanted him to be honest with you. You just wanted to build a family with this man. That's all you wanted. And he didn't want that with you. Let that fact slap you in the face. And I'm saying this with love because I have been there. But sometimes we gotta jump past the feelings of the past. We gotta jump past those good times and get to the fact of the matter. And the fact of the matter is he dogged you out. This man didn't even have enough decency and honor and respect for you to not threaten your health. This man, if he was sleeping with you, you know he was sleeping with that woman at the same time. Without giving you the decency of telling you, without giving you the decency of keeping it real with you, you give this man the privilege of even having a conversation. He don't even deserve a look, let alone the effort of you opening the door to allow him to walk up in your house and parlay up in your crib and lay down in your bed and have the treasure of your intimacy, whether sexual, conversational, whatever, physical, mental, intellectual. He didn't deserve any of it. He doesn't. And think about this. This joker was with her, engaged to her, while sleeping with you. Who wants this guy? Who wants this guy? He is trash. This man is trash. And you deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. You deserve a man who's going to be respectful enough to be honest with you about where he is in his life. You deserve a man who's going to respect your health, your mental health, enough to be upfront about where he is and what he wants and what he doesn't want. And this man don't respect you, your body, your health, your mind. You can't build on a faulty foundation. And this man is laying a foundation of sand. This man is trying to build something with you on top of a sand castle. And it ain't going far, because as soon as hard times come, as soon as the rain comes, as soon as another skirt walks by, as soon as he sees another woman out and about, that rain, that water, everything that you've built on that sand castle, on that unstable foundation, it's going to wash right away. And you deserve to build with a man who's going to build on cement, who's going to build you bricks by bricks by bricks of love, of honesty, of care, of concern, of validation, of security, of affection, of love, investment of time, inconveniencing himself for you, sacrifice. You don't deserve this. You deserve so much more. You deserve so much more, and it's out there for you. But you can't receive that good thing until you get rid of this bad thing. Until you hold yourself accountable for allowing this kind of behavior. Don't beat up on yourself. Okay, I beat up on myself enough for all of us here watching. Don't beat up on yourself because you settled for too long or because you allowed something for too long. Sometimes it just doesn't click until it clicks. But baby girl, please let this be the thing that clicks. For you to stay away. And as tough as it may be, think about the facts. Those feelings don't mean nothing no more. Think about those facts. And take some time for you. Love on you. Pour into yourself. You spend half your life pouring into this man. Now it's time to pour into you. Now it's time to love on you. Now it's time to take you out. Now, what did you say you did for him? You were there for him when he had nothing, no job, no roof over his head, nothing. All these things you did for him, now be here for yourself. Your self-esteem needs to be built back up. Your confidence needs to be loved on and poured into. You need to really pour into yourself in this time. And I pray that you allow this time to give you the wisdom and the strength to accept more. So you go into the next situation knowing what you will and will not allow. You moving forward knowing I'm not allowing nobody to come back into my life that's dogging me out. I'm not allowing anyone in a relationship with somebody else while he's in a relationship with me. There are no second chances. I'm not allowing somebody who disregards my health to disregard it again. Because something tells me if he's gonna lie to his fiance, if he's gonna dog his fiance out, how much do you think he regards you? And who cares what he's doing for her? Because he obviously ain't the man that any woman deserves, because he's cheating on her. He's about to stand before God and his family and her family and announce to the world and pronounce to the world that he's going to be there for her through sickness and in health, through death do us part. And you already going into it on a bed of lies because you've been sleeping with your ex the whole time you were engaged. You don't want that man, girl. I wouldn't want that nigga to buy me a Cheeto, let alone stand before God and all of the people that I love and care for. Girl, God is protecting you. He is protecting you. He is protecting you. Run while you can. And I say that with all of the love in the world. Sometimes when things are being blocked, it is simply God's protection, whether we are asking for it or not. But I understand that you're hurt because you've been knowing this man half your life. It's not going to happen overnight that you wake up and you don't think about him, but it will get there. It will take some time. But now you just got to work on creating a new habit of speaking life in yourself, telling yourself you deserve the best, treating yourself like the best. So you're not out here moving in desperation. You out here good because you're treating yourself well. And that's what you deserve. You don't deserve to be treated like scraps and sloppy seconds, because that's how he was treating you. I've been treated like scraps and sloppy seconds before. So I understand. I'm telling you this in love, girl. Run while you can. You don't want the nice things this man is doing. Who wants that? I don't want to be with somebody who's doing nice things for me while he's being unfaithful. No, we don't want that. I don't want the nice things from a man that's telling me to abort my child without giving it a second thought. I don't want a man who comes back into my life still lying to me. I don't want that. I don't want a man that's gonna take. And my spirit is telling me that's all he was doing, was taking from you, because that's your main source of connectivity. That's what's so hard for you to let go of, is the fact that you were pouring into him, you were giving to him, you were building him up. So now you've built up this man, you've helped him develop and grow, and I'm sure he has some great qualities, and it's hard for you to let go of what you poured into. But your labor was not in vain, because you can take the wisdom from this situation and allow it to prevent you to be in another one. And you can allow it to make you stronger. So the next man that comes along, he knows by the way that you treat yourself how to come to you. And you don't allow certain things, because I treat myself well. So I'm not going to allow you to treat me like crap. I enjoy my company so much that I'd rather go to the show alone than to be hanging out with somebody that doesn't treat me well. And that's what you deserve. Somebody that treats you well. So we don't want him treating us nice, no way. Bye, sir. Bye. Bye, Ashy. Good night. Sleep tight. Let all the bed bugs bite. You can go. You can be gone. Sayonara. Adios. Bye. Get out of here. Why are you still here? Bye. Don't call me. Don't look at my number. Don't be on my social media. Bye. What you want? You want to treat me well. And I think sometimes we are afraid as women. We are afraid to articulate what it is that we want. That's why it's so important to set the tone in the beginning. Because once you've already established a routine with the man, it's hard for him to come out of that thing. But I've done both ways, unfortunately. I've gone into situations all backwards and wrong, no standards, nothing. And then a year later or whatever, try to reset the standard and the tone, and he looking like, oh, now I gotta step up, now I gotta put in effort, now I gotta put in work. Whether you're in that situation or in a situation where you set the standard from the beginning, never be afraid to speak what you want. Never be afraid. Don't lose your power because you're afraid a man is going to walk away, because if he walks away, good. That means he was not for you anyway. So you've done yourself Yeah, that's what you want. You want to find out if this is a person who's willing to rise to what I need. And we can't be afraid to state that from jump. Couple months in, we start talking about relationships and what's expected. What are expectations? What do we want? What do you need? A few dates in, when you're asking questions, what are you looking for? Where are you in life? We cannot be afraid to have these conversations. Talk to yourself in the mirror if you're nervous. You know, get those jitters out. Because after the first time you have a conversation like that, it's going to give you more courage and more confidence to have those conversations going down the road in that relationship and in others in the future. And I'm a living witness. If a man wants you, what you tell him is not going to scare him off. And even if it challenges him, even if he didn't have to rise to these kinds of occasions with the woman before, if he wants you, he's going to get over it and he's going to do it. Period. He's going to do it. So we can't be afraid to ask for what we want. Life is too long and it's too short. You hear me? Life is too long to not have what you want, and it's too short to not have what you want. But go get what you deserve, girl. Don't let no other man come into your life without letting him know who you are, what you're looking for, what you require in a relationship. Don't be afraid, because men are not afraid of telling us what they want. Men gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna do what's best for them. So we got to do what's best for us. I hope this was encouraging to you. I hope this helps you. Let me know, keep me updated. But you did the right thing by walking away. And it's not easy to walk away from someone you care about. Let's just be clear. It's not easy. I understand that more than anyone. It's not easy, but it is necessary. And if we take these lessons, it helps us be equipped to spot things that we're not compatible with early on in a situation, so we don't look up and it's a year later, 2 years later, and we're fully invested in someone we're not compatible with anyway, someone who has been giving us second-class citizen treatment the entire time, and now we got to get over it. So pray for the gift of discernment to be strengthened in your spirit, so when people come into your life, you know it don't take you much time at all to figure out if this is a good fit, a good match. Okay? I love you guys so much. Subscribe to me so I can continue to pour life into you. Like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share it with someone that needs it, someone you think will enjoy it. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon.